Welcome back to another episode of the Mendable podcast. I'm your boy G, and with my co-host Atoro.
You gonna make it.
Yeah.
Keep your head up. You're a king. You're a queen. You got this. Sleeplessgrindmore.
Yes, sir. It's your boy G, Sleeplessgrindmore. Another day, another blessed, another grind. God is great. This for us to better ourselves. It's all about bettering yourself every day, man. So I'm just so glad to be back and start making these videos again. That's one of my my passion. That's my main passion, to inspire those who are often left behind, those who are looking for identity or purpose in their lives. They're just looking for something to do. You know what I mean? So that's one of the reasons I started this channel, because I think when I was at my lowest, I was always looking for somebody like myself now. You know, like somebody who's all willing to give game, share like mental juice. You know, that's all I'm about. I'm about just motivation, bro. That's my lifestyle. You know. Ever since I got into self-development, I just got addicted to it, and I just never stopped, never looked back. And ever since I developed my routine, which is the Sleeplessgrindmore routine, and it became a lifestyle. And that's what this video is gonna be about today: the mentality of Sleeplessgrindmore. The mentality of Sleeplessgrindmore started about 7 years ago now. I think I was my first year in college. And basketball was the main thing. Basketball was life at the time. And that's how when I started really just finding more things about myself, because I didn't know who I really was, you know. And I was confused, you know, because I knew at that time when I was in college, basketball was not going to be the main thing, because just the opportunities wasn't really what I thought it was going to be when I was in high school. So that's when I started like really getting to know myself a little bit, just having conversation with myself, just asking myself questions, you know, who I really was, you know, because I was completely lost. I think all that time in high school, I got caught up on just distracted and just playing sports and having fun. Not really getting to know myself. And once I got to college, that's when the big picture started really like who I really was, what I really want to do, what's my passions, what do I really like, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, like, and I started really just like, like I want to be somebody. I want to be somebody special. But one thing that I realized now at this age, at 30 years old, now looking back at my childhood, I always wanted to be somebody special. I always wanted to be the main focus around a crowd, you know, like I wanted to be somebody special. But when I got to college, that's when it got to me. It's like, what's the really thing? If basketball is not going to be the thing, what's going to be the thing? You know what I mean? So that's when I really just wanted to be responsible, wanted to make moves, you know. And the long story, make it short, I think my mom got sick, some things are going in the house. Being the oldest and on my crib of a brother and a sister, I have to step up to the plate. I step up to the plate and help moms with the bills and stuff like that. School wasn't going so well, basketball wasn't going so well. So I had to make a decision, drop out of high school because I don't really like the program that I'm doing. And just go and strive and help out moms with the bills. That's when I just started grinding. I'm grinding like crazy. But I was looking for something to stay consistent, because one of the main things when I was on my lowest, lack of consistency. And I was looking for something that could help me stay consistent and be at it like every single day. There's always like a list to do. There's always something that gets me feeling confident, feeling good about myself. Like, I did this today, I did that. And that's when I started just like waking up early. I was always a morning person, but like sometimes just wake up early for no reason. Like wake up early and just do no, just do something that is not productive, just wake up early, watch TV until it's time to do something or time to go to work. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, I'm gonna use that time to do something productive with myself, to get to know myself. See, there, like, at that time I wasn't like reading a book or like, I just got into like, I'm gonna wake up early, I'm gonna go for a run, I'm gonna wake up early, I'm gonna do like push-ups, bunch of exercises and stuff like that. And I remember there's a couple of days that I did that. I felt so good about myself. I felt alive. I feel like confident. So I started doing that. One thing led to another. I started being more consistent at it. And I was doing so well for a good, probably like a month or two, like a 30-day, you know what I mean? Like 30 days in a row. And then I'll go around my friends, like, yo, let's go out, let's go drink, let's go do this, let's do that, let's do that. But back in my mind, because I'm listening to all those motivational speeches, like all those motivational videos, and like, I'm getting to it, you know what I mean? Like, I feel good as yo, this you really want to do? But like, when I go around my friends, it wasn't the same vibes, I feel like, yo, all the hard work that I'm putting in, it's not really paying off it's not gonna pay off if I'm gonna just get distracted when my friends come through, because I still want to have the fun, you know what I mean? Besides that, what was making me feel good about myself and doing that consistently was the routine, like waking up early and doing stuff. I wasn't really like leading to that, because that was the main thing. And my friends at the time, they weren't really on that thing, like personal development and all that. And me, I'm like, yo, I had to make a decision, I had to make a decision. And I started like slowly separating myself. I started slowly like, putting more time into my routine, putting more time hanging out with myself. And like, I think looking back now, one thing that I could share is I wasn't comfortable hanging with myself, like being by myself, because I always wanted noise. I guess when you addicted to like being around your friends, having fun, drinking, some even smoke, some even do drugs, and you tend to like lead yourself towards that where you're more comfortable. You know what I mean? So that was my comfort zone. At the time, I didn't know how to separate that, like focus more on your, something that it's not your comfort zone, right? The most uncomfortable. So you pretty much have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So, and it took time, so when I say 7 years doing this routine, like, I'll say probably like when it got to 4 years, that's when I started being like really consistent at it. You know what I mean? And doing this routine, I remember while I was going at it, I met this girl who helped me even more, which is my wife now. I've been married for 4 years now, and she really helped me. She helped me be more. That's somebody that was responsible. She knew what she wanted, already had a career for herself, and she really just helped me in seeing things that I wasn't seeing, because the way you view things, it changes everything. You know what I mean? And one thing led to another. Doing this 7 years or 8 years, I don't know exactly how many years, but I was able to quit drinking alcohol for a little while, probably like about 2 years. And I just wanted to be in control the things that I can control, because you can't control everything, right? And I feel like every time I drank, there was I wasn't able to control myself. You know what I mean? I wasn't able to control myself in terms of like when I should stop drinking, or I should not drink and drive. You know what I mean? Of course, I got slapped in the hand for all those mistakes that I did in the past. But this routine is my lifestyle. It changes everything. Waking up at the same time every day, following a certain routine every day, doing the same exactly thing every day, and it just helps you being consistent. But to be more specific with the Sleeplessgrindmore, it's a counter against overwhelming distractions within something in your life. You know what I mean? If something like it's either sports or anything that you're trying to accomplish, with this routine, it's just help you being consistent and not having an excuse, right? Because you calculate how many hours you have in a day, how many hours you work, and how many times you have after work. Because for me, putting all these hard assignments, all this like training, meditating, reading, writing my goals, I do that all during my routine in the morning. Wake up early, stretch, little exercise. If I have to go to the gym, I go to the gym. But before I go to the gym, I do my meditation, reading, writing my book, and my do list. And my day's set. Because right after work, when I get back home, I already accomplished so many things. Or even before I go to work, I already accomplished so many things. Because once I finish work, there's not so much pressure. Oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I already took care of all the important assignments that I have to take care of, you know what I mean? And it just makes you stress-free in terms it works in so many ways. It boosts your confidence, it boosts your mental, release stress, just a lot, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, like this, and like giving myself to God, also like being just putting that time and like doing my morning prayer, my gratitude, all that in the morning. And then it's just like, it changes everything, man. So I've been doing this routine for so long now that I went through so many hardships last couple of years that I faced, like probably like back-to-back accidents, had an ACL surgery, and I just don't stop doing my routine because it helps me during those tough moments, you know what I mean? And I just wanted to share. I wanted to make this video short because I could keep going. And if you like this video, man, like share and subscribe, because there's a lot of people that needs to hear this. And like I said in the beginning, when I was on my lowest, I always wanted to meet somebody like myself today and just give me games and jewels and all like experiences, because I speak from the heart, and I'm not here just making videos like everybody else is making videos up there, My mom really wanted to share my story, and this is the beginning to start delivering these videos and start sharing little by little. But I wanted to start with the Sleeplessgrindmore mentality, Like I said, it's a counter against overwhelming distraction with something in your life, And there's so many distractions along the way. So with this routine, it just helps you stay locked in, stay focused. Like I said, it's either sports, art, music, anything that you're trying to accomplish, you know what I mean? And then that's why I've been just very dedicated to my routine. It's my lifestyle, it's my clothing brand, it's my brand, it's everything to me. You know what I mean? Without the Sleeplessgrindmore, I want to be the man that I am today. You know what I mean? So always stay motivated, stay inspired. Things won't always go your way. I always say, be your own biggest fan, your own biggest believer. You know what I mean? Stick to the script, whatever script that you're trying to, or the vision that you have, put the weight on your back and carry the weight. You know what I mean? You feel me? Let's get it. But always, like I said, stay motivated, stay inspired, man. And like and share and subscribe. Let's get this channel grow, man. Let's take this channel to grow. And my goal for this year is to really get to 1,000 subscribers and start really getting deep into my story, because there's so much I have to share. One thing that I can tell you, if you're there watching, just remember that you have to do it yourself. Nobody's gonna do it for you. But if you need motivation, uplifting, you need to hear that every day. Those motivation, if you find one video that gets you up and feeling good, listen to that video every day. Trust me, listen to that video every day. If it's like 100 times a day, do it, because you need that. Every day is not gonna be the way you wish to be, the way you feel like it's gonna be. You know what I mean? do it. Do it. Nobody's gonna do it for you. Do it for you. You know what I mean? You only need one thing to start. You don't need that perfect time. There's no perfect time. You know what I mean? Yo, stay motivated, stay inspired, man. It's your boy G, Sleepless Grind More. Let's get it.